Hello, welcome in. Okay, so it's another day of our new normal. Um, Meeting ourselves online, finding about each other how we're doing online. So you can leave me comments over there on the bottom of the video if you want to. Just letting me know like you're okay. Let me know if you want to see something in particular or do some sort of asanas that are for this or for that. Just let me know. Okay. In the meantime, my name is Edith. We're gonna do a little bit of yoga this morning. Basically, I do Hatha Yoga and I love alignment and I love my props. Speaking of props, we are going to use today our wonderful blocks and our strap. Yay! Our belt or our strap. If you don't have a strap like this, a soft, another type of soft belt could work. Also, maybe having a little bit of a towel. You can use a towel that is not like gigantic, just a small towel, and you can use it as your strap. That definitely can work out pretty well. So yeah, and if you don't have blocks, hey, I don't mean this in a bad way, but some volume of the Encyclopedia Britannica could work, and the complete work of Dostoevsky or like Mark Twain or something like that. I do have some books like that. Don't get me wrong, love it, love to read, but definitely if they can have a dual purpose, it's even better. So this is a time of repurpose and reuse. So that could be also a good thing for you. So anyway, it's just any thick book could actually work out instead of your block. So so that's the thing. Okay, so now that you know that what you're going to use, let's start. We're gonna start laying down in our mat, saying hello to our guest star here, the cat, who thinks that she's gonna get something, but she's not. Anyway, cat, remove yourself from the presence here. So we're gonna start laying down in our mat. Yep. So find yourself in your mat. Say bye-bye to the cat. Bye-bye, cat. Thank you. And lay down on your mat. There you go. Doo-doo-doo. Place your arms by your side. Your palms are facing up. Make sure that your cervical spine is well protected here. So if you feel that you are tilting up with your chin, that might be the moment where you want to slide down a little bit of a towel or a blanket under your head so your chin is not tilting towards the back a little bit. It happens a lot when you have more volume or muscle towards the back, then this start to come up, and then obviously this start to go up. So try to avoid that to the maximum. You want to relax here to be not straining any of your muscles here. Placing your arms by your side, closing your eyes. Let's center ourselves. So a little bit like in a house, start closing and just remove the attention from all these thoughts that are coming into your mind at every single moment. Time to practice some awareness. Where is your body? Where are you at? Not only in body, but in your mind. So start maybe by just taking and paying attention to which parts of your body are actually touching the mat. Pay attention to maybe how the pressure of the body into the mat feels like.
And move now to run a whole scan in the body, starting the crown of your head and go all the way down and into your toes. And just review how the body is feeling today. Have a very candid conversation with your body. Really just allow it to tell you how it feels and do not pass any criticism. I mean, the body does so many things for us. We put it to so many challenges throughout our day that the last thing that you want to do is, criticize your body. So please don't. Now move in. What is the mood for the day? How are you feeling today? Maybe you are passing to, a moment of adjustment of like just finding what works now and what doesn't work, and it's, trial and error. So just acknowledge how you're feeling today in terms of your mood. Set up your intention now for your practice, something that you can achieve, something that is easy for you, and something that is positive for you. Place your left hand on top of your chest and your right hand a little bit on the higher part of your stomach. So make sure that you can touch the edge of your ribs with your fingers, and you also can touch the edge of your rib with part of the heel of the hand. So in the middle you should be feeling something soft. That is your stomach. Relax your stomach. There is no trying to get your stomach involving in any other way. So we're going to start inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Start trying to get this last, but one of the most important parts of or elements of our practice, which is our breathing, our pranayama. Connecting us to all things that are living, to all things that surround us here in maybe your space, maybe your house, your neighbor, your universe. Keep on going with your breathing and find, your own rhythm of it. Start going deeper and maybe try bringing more air into your lungs, which means that we're also bringing a little bit more air down and towards your stomach. So feel that expansion and contraction in that wonderful right hand. Feel how that right hand is coming up and down a little bit more as you are involving your stomach a little bit more. Keep on going. Pay attention to the sound of the breathing. Once you find a comfortable Keep on going. Try to make your exhalations a little bit longer than your inhalations. Going deeper with that exhalation, trying to get a little bit more air out. Make sure that in every of your exhalations you get rid of all your air. Do not keep any air in. You don't need it. Breathe as much as you can. Exhale slowly, very slowly. Get rid of all your air and keep on going. We're going to do 3 more of this. Inhaling through the nose deep. And finding your exhalations. Let's do one more. And slowly, very slowly, bring your arms by your side and open your eyes. Get acquainted again with the light, wherever you're at, with the body. Send your arms over your head and give yourself a huge stretch from the fingertips to your toes. And invite everybody to that party. Do not let anything out of it. Alrighty. Apologizing for all the noise in advance. This is kind of my new normal. I don't live alone, so there will be, some noises here and there. Alrighty. Bringing your wonderful left knee towards the chest. And keeping that wonderful right leg extended. Invitation going for that wonderful knee to maybe join towards the chest. Now, if that is already like in your practice and it's super easy to arrive to, then you need to start moving that wonderful knee towards a little bit your armpit. So you can lower down that knee a little bit more. If not, the chest is a wonderful place. And we're just warming up here. Let's go into the opposite direction and now bring the wonderful right knee towards the chest. Embracing that knee. Lengthening that wonderful right leg. See how my wonderful toes are still active, so I'm engaging my wonderful left leg. Inviting that wonderful right knee towards the chest. Keep the breathing going. Alrighty. Invite now the left. Have a party here. So let's start moving. Trying to get that wonderful lower spine to relax, to give that wonderful massage. It's all good. Alrighty. Placing sole of the feet on the mat and placing the right ankle on top of your left thigh. Sending that wonderful right knee away from the body. Leg is still active, is still engaged. Those are still looking towards the sky. And I'm trying to keep that wonderful knee away from the body. So this is a good distance for me. Alright. Now from here, we're going to lengthen that wonderful left leg towards the body. And we're going to interlace your fingers towards the back of that thigh. Now, again, a variation for this would be to bring both hands towards the front of the shins and do it from here. Definitely, you can try it and see how that feels. And if it doesn't feel good, there's really no need whatsoever to do that. You can always bring those hands towards the wonderful back of the thigh. Give the invitation now going for your left leg to start coming towards your chest. As you do that, your hamstrings are starting to wake up. This is a wake-up call for the wonderful hamstring, so they're starting to feel like maybe a little bit on fire, maybe not. Explore how that feels. And if you find that it feels different from yesterday, well, it's all good. Our body, just like the weather, changes every single day. And there is no, there is nothing that says that you should feel like you felt yesterday or a month ago or a year ago. Okay, I'm still trying to keep that wonderful knee away from the body. That's the whole thing, as a matter of fact. So whatever is happening on the left is just helping me to remind myself that wonderful right knee, is not invited to the party for some reason. I don't know which one. His right leg is so adorable. I don't know why wouldn't be invited, but that's the way it is. Okay, let go of that wonderful back of the left thigh and send that right sole of the foot towards the left until it touches the floor. Supine twist here. You keep your wonderful torso and your gaze looking towards the sky. Now, if you feel again that your chin is starting to go towards the back, that's the invitation or the reminder to place it back, sending that chin a little bit more towards your chest. In here, you can extend your arms at shoulder height, if that's something that appeals to you. And you can send your gaze towards the right, looking at those wonderful right hand fingers, all of them. Yoo-hoo. Okay, if you want, that wonderful left hand can come and maybe touch those shins and bring that leg a little bit closer towards the body. That's an option, definitely. If you want to go that way, go for it. If you don't want to, that's also all good. Enjoy the twist here. Breathe. And let's come back all the way towards the center with that wonderful right leg. Okay, let's switch. So we're going to place now the left ankle on top of that right thigh. Activate your leg. Make sure that wonderful left knee is away from the body. And whenever you're ready, bring in that wonderful hands towards the back of the thigh or your variation towards the shins. Definitely choose the one that is better for you. If you don't feel anything here and you're like, oh yeah, this is all good, start inviting that leg towards the body. If you feel that you're in excruciating pain here, then, show some self-compassion here. If you start with your body and with yourself, you might be able at some point to show that same compassion towards others. So that's the whole thing. That's what we're looking for here. Okay. Left leg is still active. I'm inviting that knee away from the body at the same time that I am starting to try to lower that wonderful right leg more and more towards my chest. As I do this, I start feeling those hamstrings that are telling me, alrighty, they are there, they're tight. And my hamstrings are always tight. There's people that like to ask, oh, why is this? Something is wrong with me. No. Maybe that's the way that you have always been and there's nothing wrong with you. You're unique and you're good. Alrighty, left leg, left sole of the foot goes all the way towards the right. Yay! And touches the mat. Good job. Okay, so now that you have it here, open your arms again at shoulder height. Send your gaze towards the wonderful left. Make sure that both of your shoulders are down. That is really, really important. Your shoulders shouldn't be just like flying around. That's no good. Alrighty, so lower that wonderful shoulder. And if you want to do a variation here, right hand, find the shins or find the wonderful ankle and maybe move it a little bit towards the body. This will actually increase that amount of stretch towards your hamstrings. So try it or not. If it's for you, then stay there. If it's not for you, then let go of it. Alrighty. Let's come back towards our center in our next inhale here. Coming back towards the center, letting go, bringing both of our knees towards our chest and embracing those knees. Good job, good job, good job, good job. All right, extending again the wonderful left leg and keeping only the right here. Make sure that the back of that wonderful left heel is firmly pushing on your mat. So don't think for a minute here that both of your legs are not engaged. They are. They need to be engaged here. And now the stretch is happening because you have your inner thigh like as far away as you can from your wonderful left inner thigh. And that is a stretch. All right. And again, if you already make it all the way towards your chest, invite that wonderful, beautiful right knee a little bit towards the side and towards that wonderful armpit. Yay! At some point, maybe in another life, my knee will go all the way there. Who knows? Maybe in this one. Okay. Keeping this up. And now stretching and sending our wonderful right leg extended, super engaged. So you can see how my buttocks are like engaged right there because I have engaged the back of the calf, the back of the heel, my toes are active. And that's exactly what you need. Also, while you do this, observation is I think everything also in yoga. So observe your body. So observe if there are any difference between the left and the right. And if you see that there is maybe some less range of motion on the left side than on the right, that should be telling you something. That should be telling you that you might need to work more with your left leg. Alrighty, let's come back towards our center with both of our legs here. Yay! And let's cradle a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay. Now, yes, grab your strap. Woohoo! Hello, strap. Alright, so this one is gonna help us out. Okay, we're gonna place our strap on the sole of our right foot and just make sure that you have front of the strap in both sides of the foot. Extend the wonderful left leg all the way down. And as we did on the previous series, just make sure that it's firmly rooted. All right. Now make sure that you have a block kind of nearby. So if you don't have it, like I don't have it, maybe go and get one. Alrighty, where is my block? Over there. Okay. So I found my block. Good job. All right, so coming back with my wonderful right foot all the way up and towards the sky. Now, guys, this usually uses a way smaller strap because we don't want to be doing this with a strap all the time. At some point, we're going to drop this strap. Maybe not. But right now, do not really squeeze the strap that much. I'm just like, keeping it there with my wonderful fingers. Why? Because the leg needs to engage and needs to work. It's not just being there because all the power is in my arms. The power is in my legs. And to prove it, you're going to bring it up and let go of the strap. Right there. Engage the leg. This is the power that you need to bring on into that wonderful right leg. There you go. Here, these ones are just for direction. We are going to help direct the leg with a wonderful hands. Now, your hands, where they should be once they reach the strap. This, I don't like it because it started to engage my wonderful upper shoulders. And this is not about the shoulders. So I want quiet times on my shoulders, on my neck. My face is relaxed. It's just like having a good time. So I'm going to lower my hands all the way down until I actually, can bend my elbow and place my elbow there. So, upper arms are quiet. Right leg is on fire, because she is working. She's doing the work. That's what she is there for. You're going to inhale here and exhale a couple more times. Okay, keep that leg engaged and up. And now we're going to switch the grip of the wonderful strap to only your right hand. So keep it only with the right hand. Keep your wonderful left arm by the side, maybe extended at shoulder height, palm facing up. Okay, and a little bit more, invite that leg towards the face. So the final, the final pose would be looking towards your knee at some point, but we'll see how about that. Okay, keep on breathing here. And on your next inhale, send that wonderful right leg opening towards the right. Woohoo! So it's going all the way down and towards the right. Now, check out your left leg. Left leg, super engaged, super engaged, super engaged. This leg, believe it or not, weighs a ton. A ton, a ton, a ton, a ton. So it's trying to drag that left leg with her. Okay, so once you start feeling that wonderful left hip starts to lift, push it down. Maybe use your hand and push it down, push it down, push it down. And this is where the block comes in. So you can grab your block, place it down wherever your foot is at, and place that foot there. So it opens when your hip is a little bit not too, it doesn't like to stretch that much. Alrighty, keep that wonderful left hand on top of that left hip. So it lowers down. Keep that right leg super extended and super strong. Good job. Breathe here. Breathe one more time. Alrighty, super engage that left leg. Bring that left hand all the way and grab that strap and help to bring that right leg all the way back and towards your center. Good job. Okay. Wonderful right leg, super extended and definitely engaged. Working, working, working. Okay. Again, I'm just, holding the strap. I'm not doing all the job with my wonderful arms. Okay. Now switching the grip towards your left hand and lowering that wonderful arm until that elbow touches the mat. Okay, we're going to stack the hip one on top of the other when we move towards the left. So inhaling here, exhaling, and going now towards the left. Woo-hoo. Okay, so right leg is still super extended and going all the way towards the left. You have stacked your hips one on top of the other. Right hip is on top of the left. And in here, maybe you can want to move your right hand at shoulder height, palm facing up, and sending your gaze towards the right. Keep that wonderful right leg active. It's working, working, working. So it's trying to go up, 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 up. There you go. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time and exhaling. On your next inhale, bring that wonderful right hand to help the left and bring that wonderful right leg all the way back to center. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So inhale here and start bringing that wonderful right leg more and more closer and closer and closer and closer towards the wonderful, towards your face. And actually close your eyes. I mean, there is such a big gap between my face and my knee that there is really no point of looking at it. So just close the eyes and keep that wonderful right leg extended. Okay, I'm gonna let go of the strap now. Letting go of the strap, removing the strap. The leg is still active. Okay, and I'm gonna interlace my fingers on the back of my right thigh. Good job. Okay. Coming back towards my center here, inviting that leg again and again and again and closer towards the body. As we do this, left leg super strong, super engaged. Thighs, they don't like to be away from each other. So the moment that you start doing this, your left and your right inner thighs are like, oh my God. So you're good. Okay, inhaling here. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep that wonderful chest relaxed. Okay, inhaling here. Lift the head. Lift the shoulders. And look at that wonderfully. As close as you're gonna get. Lengthening here. Lengthening the wonderful right leg. Inhale here. And exhale. Engage your wonderful core. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Lower down your shoulders, your head. Bend that knee, bringing it towards the chest. Interlace your hands on that shin. Maybe move around a little bit. And you're all good. Alrighty. Place that wonderful right leg all the way down and towards the mat. Yay, you made it. And come all the way with that left leg. Okay, and start by inviting the left knee towards the chest. And you should feel now the imbalance that is happening in both of your legs. One has gone, and your hips, one has gone open and the other one is still like, whoa, what happened? Grab your wonderful strap. Place it on the left foot. And we're gonna go all over again. So if you want to grab your block already and put it on the other side, so more or less, we'll see how that goes if I put it in the right spot or not. Because I'm very good at that, at putting stuff in the bad spot, so it's okay. Okay, so again, same situation. Right leg, super extended and super engaged. Right hip is gonna try to lift, because that's what hip is trying to do. So we're gonna try to keep that wonderful hip like really, really glued to your mat. Okay, so gorilla glue to the hip, so it stays there. All right, so grabbing the strap with both of your hands, and again, this is all about the leg, so activate that leg and place it towards the body. There you go. There you go. There you go. I was being lazy there. Okay, lengthening here as much as you can that leg, activating that leg. It's a lot of work. And that's why I'm keeping my wonderful shoulders and my chest quiet. My neck, my cervical spine is quiet. It's relaxing, you know. There's a lot of things already going on and it doesn't need anything else. Okay? Breathe here. Bring that leg a little bit more towards yourself. Bring one more time. You are doing excellent. We are rocking this, nailing this, slaying this, as they say. All those things. Alrighty. Grab the wonderful strap with only your left hand. Slide it down, all the way down. Make sure that the shoulders are quiet. Everything here is just like, you know, Ipanema girl having a great time, relaxing, okay? Left leg starts to open towards the left side. So open towards the left and up. One of the mistakes that you will see a lot is that they open, but they put it all the way down. Yeah, not today, not in here. So open and up. Look at the wonderful right hip. Is it starting to lift? Lift, lift. Houston, we have a problem. So start to lowering that. Nail down that wonderful right heel. Nail down the back of the calf. And go as low as you can. Open and open and open and open. Okay. Keep the lengthening here. Keep the pressure on that wonderful right hip. You're doing fine. You're doing awesome. Okay, slaying this, as they would say. Slaying, slaying. Okay. Inhaling here. And exhale. Inhaling one more time. Exhale. Alrighty, bring that wonderful right hand, woohoo, all the way towards the left. And help to lift that wonderful left leg. Yay! And back towards your center. Let's find our center again. So I'm bringing my leg a little bit closer towards myself. Yeah, and it's just like, this is your center, Edith. Thank you. Okay. Lowering down those shoulders, lowering down those elbows. Everything is looking good. Leg is active again. Okay. Right leg super active again. Changing the grip now towards my wonderful right hand. Lowering down. Extending my left arm. Okay. And now sending that wonderful left leg all the way towards the right. Stacking your hips one on top of the other. And I'm going to end up kind of showing you all my blisters and whatever is on the sole of my foot there. Sorry for the visual. So keep doing whatever you're doing. Okay, so it's going all the way towards the right and up. Right and up. You see how I'm trying to push it up? Okay, now I'm going to send my gaze towards the left because I want to keep those shoulders down. So usually my left shoulder, sometimes it might be, flying a little bit. So this helps a lot. And sorry about my throat. It's kind of like, it's all good, guys. All good. Okay. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Okay. Bringing down my wonderful left hand. Grabbing the strap. Woohoo! And coming all the way up. And back towards my center. Good job. Okay. Again, left leg super extended, super strong. Working, working, working. She's a working little girl. There you go, leg. Okay, invite it closer and closer towards your body. Invite it closer and closer towards your face. As we talk about it, my face is so far away that I'm not gonna even to bother that much. Okay. That heel is kind of pushing all the way up and towards the sky. Super engaged. I'm going to let go of the strap. I'm going to bring both of my hands on the back of my wonderful left thigh. Interlace those fingers and invite that leg closer and closer and closer towards the body. Lengthening as much as we can. There might be some trembling. Trembling is good. Trembling is okay. And whenever you're ready, you're going to lift the head and lift the shoulders. Engage the core. And look at that wonderful knee. Lengthening here. Keep that wonderful right leg super active. Shoulders away from the ears. Alrighty, one more breathing here. Send those wonderful shoulders down, the head down. Yeah, make sure that the chin is going towards the chest a little bit. Bring your right, embrace both of your legs. Woohoo! How that felt. Woo! That felt good. It's a great opening of your wonderful hips. And I love that kind of stuff. Okay, place the sole of the feet together in your mat. And open your hips now towards the sides. So we have a diamond shape. Both of my soles of the feet are firmly rooted, one's against the other. And here, if you feel a little bit of discomfort or a lot of discomfort towards the sides of your wonderful knees, you can always place a block just right there to keep it from doing this. I also like to have like a bolster under. But right now, I don't have a bolster here with me. So I'm not going to keep this for a long time because you're going to start feeling that there is a wonderful, curvature in your spine that is going on. So sometimes when we come into this pose, something can happen in the shoulders and we can start like kind of feeling that they are peeling off the mat in a way. So I'm just pushing stuff, so making sure that still all my shoulders are firmly rooted. Everything is feeling good. And breathing a couple more times here. Finally, I'm closing both of my legs. Yay! Bringing my knees towards my chest and embracing those knees. Cradling here. Placing both hands on top of your knees, make some circles with those wonderful ankles. Moving those ankles. Explore all the different directions in which your ankles move. So you can do one circle in one direction and one circle in another. And it's like, hearing those snap, crackles, and pops. So that's okay. Okay. Now place your hands on the back of your thighs, or the back of your knees, and let's rock and roll, trying to find as much space for your wonderful spine to move. Maybe one more. Woohoo! Coming all the way up. Stay here. Grab your wonderful. Yep, stay here. Let's come into our boat pose. Let's get that out of the way. I know, you love this part. Okay, so here's a great boat pose. And you can stay here. It's a great, great boat pose. Opening your chest, opening that collarbone. You can have your hands here by the side. You can have it a little bit more of extended. Curiosity in yoga. See what works for you. See what challenges you in a nice way. And bring self-compassion also to your practice. You can extend your legs if you want to. Completely up to you. Look forward, don't look down. Breathe here. Breathe one more time. Bring those knees down. Well, actually not the knees, the feet down. Grab yourself. Get yourself small. Good job. Lengthening the spine here as much as you can. Super strong and super long. Let's sit in Sukhasana. Easy pose. For a couple of, fast things to do here. Okay, so finding your sit bones here. Yeah, removing some awesomeness around if you have to. Finding your Sukhasana, your easy pose, your cross-legged position. Inhaling here and bringing both hands all the way up. Alrighty, look at those wonderful fingertips. Fingertips are talking to each other, especially the pinkies. They have so many things to do. Isolation is not a good thing for them, so they're just like not having it today. Okay, there are days like that. Okay, right hand comes all the way towards the back and touches the back. Left hand comes and touches your wonderful elbow. Coming into a little bit of a Gomukhasana here. Inhaling here and exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Alrighty, keep those ribs in. Ribs tends to flare a little bit out in these poses. So try to keep the ribs in, the stomach in, and look forward, don't look down. Okay, let's switch and let's place now the left in the middle of your back. And your right hand is helping that wonderful left elbow lower and lower a little bit more. Alrighty, come back towards your center with both of your hands. And we're gonna come in a little bit of a cactus pose here. So I'm just gonna move this way so you can see it a little bit better. So we're in a cactus pose and check your elbows. So usually what we ended up having is like this. Yeah, no, elbows up. So be very vigilant of that. You know what you're doing. Alrighty.
Open all your wonderful fingers, yay, saying hello. Palms of the hands are facing towards the front also because I want to see what the hell is going on. Inhaling here and start sending those wonderful elbows together. I know you love this one. Enjoy it. Place your elbows together. Place your forearms together. Do not place your hands together. Okay, and in here, inhale and lift those elbows up. Elbows up. Elbows up. Elbows up. Elbows down. And opening. This is super slow and control again towards the center. And up. And up. And up. Back and down. And open. Towards the center. Forearms, hands up, elbows up, elbows up, elbows up, elbows up. Coming back and open. We're gonna do 2 more. Elbows together in the center. Forearms together. Keep the hands away from each other. And lift, 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 lift. And lift. Coming all the way back down. And open. Good job. One more time. Forearms together and up. Coming all the way back down. Open. And place your hands down. Woohoo! Make maybe, some loops with those shoulders, sending them towards the back and maybe towards the front. There you go. Grab the wonderful strap again and let's put it on the, on this side of your shoulder. So we're going to go into a Gomukhasana again and we're going to try to do the whole thing. So again, if you don't reach your hand, it's no big deal. That's why you have this one. Use it, use your props, they're your friends, best friends ever. Alrighty, sending out, inhaling, bringing both hands all the way up. Alrighty, send your wonderful right hand towards the back and grab the strap if you feel you're gonna need it. Left hand comes all the way towards the back, palm is away from you, and either you find your hand or you find the strap. Whatever you find, grab it for dear life. If you grab your hands, make sure that you are interlaced or interlocking both of your hands throughout your fingers. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time and exhaling. Try to keep that wonderful shoulder or elbow looking up and towards the sky. And slowly but surely letting go of that interlace. Woohoo! Okay, let's go towards the other side. I guess you can keep the strap in the same position, but if you want to change it to the other side, by all means. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, but it could. Alrighty, inhale and lifting. Alrighty, left hand coming all the way towards the back. If you want to help it a little bit, I would start by sending that wonderful elbow maybe a little bit down. Yep, so you can grab it a little bit more. And then sending your wonderful right hand all the way towards the back, palm is away from the body. And you're going to grab what you're going to grab. So whatever you find, is all good. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhaling one more time. And exhaling. Keep your wonderful spine, as strong as you can. Make sure that you are keeping your ribs in. Let go of the strap if you have it, or the arms if you have it, the hands if you have them, and come all the way back, placing your hands down. Good job. These arms At least mine, they feel warm enough. So we're gonna come all the way into our tabletop. And we're gonna open that shoulder a little bit more. So grab your wonderful block, just tiny little bit here. Okay, so we're gonna come in a little bit of a child's pose modification. So my knees are towards the sides, big toes are, joining in the center here, lowering my hips as much as I can. And then I'm gonna place these blocks with a space enough for my wonderful head and shoulders and chest to come down. So what I'm gonna try to do is placing my elbows on the blocks and walking them as much as I need them. Either the elbows or the blocks or both. Okay, so I'm starting to walk my elbows on it. And I think I'm gonna need to open a little bit more, so send it a little bit forward. That's just me. Try it in your body and see how that feels. Okay, so once you find that you have a good lengthening here of the torso forward, hands are together, palms of the hands are pointing towards the sky, lowering the head and the chest. Good job. Make sure that your head is firmly rooted in the mat. And this will help you to open the shoulders a little bit more. If you want, you can press those forearms on the blocks as much as you want to. And you can keep those wonderful fingers pointing towards the sky, or you can send those thumbs to find the back of your neck, and then those fingers pointing with it. So maybe try both and see what works for you. Alright, I'm gonna let go of the interlace of my fingers. I'm gonna lift the head, lift the shoulders, and use those wonderful upper arms, elbows, and then forearms and hands to come all the way up and remove the wonderful blocks. Yay! Alrighty. So I'm gonna move now a little bit towards the side. Well, no, we're gonna do a cat-cow, and then we're gonna move a little bit towards the side. Okay, so coming into our wonderful cat-cow, making sure knees under the hips, hands, wrists under the shoulders, hands, shoulder width apart, spreading all your wonderful fingers. Good job. Top of the feet firmly rooted on the mat, letting go of your stomach. Okay, tailbone is trying to look up, it's gonna look up a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna bend my elbows just tiny little bit, and I'm gonna offer my heart forward, my chin up, my gaze up, and my tailbone up. I'm gonna exhale and arch my back and send the navel towards my spine. I'm gonna keep on going here. Use the rhythm of your own breathing to mark the moments where you need to move from the cat to the cow and the cow from the cat. Keep on going at your own rhythm. Exaggerate your movement as much as you need to. Great way to get all the spine in movement. And very enjoyable though. We're gonna do one more. So one more cow. And one last cat. Alrighty. We're gonna come back towards our center. And this is where we're gonna move, or I think we are both gonna move, but let's see how that goes. Okay, so in here, I'm gonna move so you can see me from the front. You can stay actually where you are at, but I'm just gonna change a little bit my direction here.
And I'm gonna put something under my knee. So that if you wanna grab any type of prop for that knee, go for it, or your knees, go for it. Okay, I'll move this here and here. Okay, and now in here, I'm gonna send my wonderful left leg all the way towards the back. We usually start with the right, with everything that we do in yoga, but right now I didn't think this through, so I'm gonna have to do this, or I'm gonna move the other way around. Anyway, in here, inhale here, and send that wonderful right foot to look towards the right, left foot to look towards the left, and move towards the front and up. Yep, 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 yep. Try to keep those hips level. Yeah, and then deposit that foot down. Yay! Okay, those are looking towards the front. Yeah, sir, you're looking at my ugly feet. That's okay. Okay, and come all the way up. Alrighty, now that I'm up and that you can see just half of my body, which is great. There's nothing too much to see on my face. Okay, so this is a great, great view. You can see my knee aligned with my hip, and you should see my toe that is aligned with this knee. So it's like one line, and over there is my toe. Okay, now here, this is a great place to be. If you feel that you have more extension in that leg, you can open a little bit more, but make sure that that foot is still looking towards the front, yeah, and that you have this. Okay, now, as you can see, I just lost my beauty movement here because I went too far. Okay, now, the back of my wonderful right foot, I have curled my toe under, and it's over there. Okay, you're gonna grab your strap. Yay! Because it's for friends. And definitely, if you start feeling some pressure on that knee, just place something on there. Grab your blanket. Grab your towel. Do something about it. Okay, so basically you're gonna go with your hands here on your strap. And we're gonna come all the way up with those hands and lengthen it. So I'm going to move this a little bit so you can see that part. Hopefully, yeah, awesome. So you see how this is the position of the foot already. Let's just go into this. Inhaling here and bringing both hands all the way up. Good job. Okay, so I'm a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And again, I'm just grabbing the strap. I'm not squeezing the strap. You don't want to see white knuckles. That's not what we're looking for here. Okay, make sure that the shoulders are away from the ears. There you go. And that your arms is still connected with the joint there under your armpit. Alrighty, inhaling here and bringing both hands towards the right side. I know. Back towards the center. And let's go towards the left. And back towards the center. Try to keep your, your ribs, your lower ribs, your floating ribs from collapsing. So what it would happen is if I go too far, yeah, I'm just collapsing on top of these ribs. All this area. And nothing is happening, nothing good is happening there. Okay, so try to keep those ribs lengthened and straightened, and try to keep your torso from collapsing there. Sustain your head, come back to center, and let's go to the other side. And same thing, try to keep your ribs, stack the shoulders on top of each other so you're not looking at that wonderful right shoulder in front of you, in front of your face. Lengthen and come back. Alrighty, let go of your strap. And I'm gonna lower down here and show you the feet again, because you might need to see that. Okay, so I'm lowering again. Inhale and bring both hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, we're gonna bring that wonderful left hand towards our left leg. I'm finding a space where to put it. Lengthening here and trying to don't collapse on this wonderful left side. So I'm still pushing, even with my hand. I'm just trying to find my torso towards the front. Lengthen that wonderful right hand all the way up and towards the sky. Alrighty. Inhale here. On your next inhale, send that wonderful right hand all the way towards the left. Find the space. Send your gaze towards the sky. Keep that chest open. Inhale one more time here. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Bring that wonderful right hand all the way down and press it down and into the mat. Okay. Left hand is coming all the way up. Your left leg is still super strong, super extended. I'm curling my toe under on the right foot, and then I'm lifting. Yay! Houston, we have lift. Lengthen here. Engage that wonderful left foot. Keep that wonderful head supported. Now bend that knee. Yay! Left hand comes and maybe finds your left foot. If you find it, and it's all good, yay. Send that foot away from the body. And arch, 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 arch. Opening that chest as much as you can. Inhale here. And exhale. Maybe send your gaze towards the sky. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Alrighty. Slowly but surely bring that foot towards your butt a little bit. Let go of it so it doesn't sling. Left hand come up. Extend. Down. And up. Hands to heart center. Good job. Bring the wonderful left leg to join the right. Yay! And we're kneeling here. Okay, so we're gonna go towards the other side. You can stay here if you want. You can move a little bit towards the side. Whatever feels good for you. All right. So for me, I find sometimes that my mat is kind of a little bit slippery. So I'd rather have my foot out of the mat. I think it has a little bit more friction with the floor. I don't know. That might be the wrong approach, but that's the way I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna extend. I'm gonna come down into my little bit of a tabletop, just for tiny little bit. Yeah. And now extending my right leg all the way towards the back. Looking forward, not looking down. And sending that wonderful right foot to look towards the right and extend it. Yes, so you can see the right foot coming here. Say hello, right foot. Hello. Okay, now place it all the way down and into the mat. Yeah, the foot is looking towards the front and come all the way up. And in here. Okay, I'm gonna move this so you can see this a little bit better. Not that part, but more like that part. Yes. Right. When I think I have it, then I don't have it. Okay. There you go. So now you can see my foot is looking towards the front, my hip and my knee is in one line. Really, really important. Do not end up doing this. This has no value whatsoever. Place it one on top of the other. Remind yourself this is like Legos, and then it should be one on top of the other because that's a strength. This is not a strength. Alrighty. Making sure that your toes are looking towards the front. That foot is looking towards the front. Place your hands on top of your wonderful hip. Curl the toe under and lift both hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale in here. Exhale and hands to heart center. Place the wonderful right hand all the way down and towards your wonderful right leg. Find some spot, usually not the knee. A lot of people will tell you, fine, you can use the knee. I'd rather not. So either here or on your shin. Lengthen that wonderful left hand all the way up and towards the sky. As you lengthen, you will see that there will be more space for that right hand to go. Okay, inhale here and exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale and send that wonderful left hand across and towards the right side of the body. Finding a space. Looking towards the sky. Stack the shoulders on top of each other. Actively finding a space with that wonderful left hand and that wonderful right hand. Good job. And your next inhale, bring both hands all the way up.
Send that wonderful left hand all the way down and towards the mat. Right hand comes all the way up and towards the mat. Extend that wonderful right leg as much as you can. Curl the toe under on that left foot and come all the way up. Good job. Okay, so lifting here and engage the wonderful right leg so it can be all there. Sustain your head. And now bend that wonderful knee and send that wonderful right hand to find that right foot. If you find it, then start sending that foot away from the body. So you can open that chest and send your gaze towards the sky. Make sure that wonderful right shoulder, instead of coming towards the front, it goes towards the back. Yes. Opening that chest, Schwarzenegger chest. Big, big chest. Alrighty. Let go of the foot. Come all the way back. Placing everything down. And coming into your wonderful tabletop. I'm gonna move the thing again so you can see what is going on here. Alrighty. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna remove these ones. Keep my blocks here, as I always do. Okay, coming into my tabletop here for a sec. Curling my toes under and sending my hips all the way up and towards the sky. Looking at my feet, making sure that they're hip width distance apart. Looking at my hands, making sure that I'm spreading all my fingers, that I'm gorilla glue that wonderful knuckle of my index finger. Bending my knees if I need to. But at the same time, I'm also trying, making an effort to place those heels on the mat. Now engage your upper arms and let go of your head. Lengthen the spine as much as you can. Move your head. Say no, no, no. Regain your breathing. Alrighty. Walk your dogs. Alrighty. Inhale and lift the right leg, bend the knee, send that wonderful right foot all the way towards the left. Try to push the left heel down. Look under your armpit. Say hello. Hello, right foot. Hello. Alrighty. Come all the way back to center. Touch now your wonderful right arm. Right arm. Right there. Good job. All the way back up. Bend that knee and send it towards the left side. Good job. Alrighty. Bring the wonderful right leg down and send the left all the way up and towards the sky. Bend that knee. Yeah. Stack those hips. Look under your right armpit. Look at that wonderful left foot. Say hello. Alrighty, come back towards your center. And now come and touch your left arm. Come all the way back up. Bend that knee. And again, stack the hips. Come all the way back towards your center. Okay, now in here. Bend those knees a little bit. Look at your hands and start walking your feet towards your hands. Reach there. Make sure that you're hip width distance and come into your forward fold. Bend those knees. Make sure that your knees are bent. And your head you have to let go. Grab opposite elbows. And decompress a little bit more. You can move your arms if you want to. You can sway. You can move your head. Take your time here and decompress. Come back to your breathing. Inhale, press your hands on top of those wonderful thighs and lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, forward fold.
Now bring those blocks that you have in front of you and place them in front of your wonderful feet. Place your hands there and lengthen forward.
Exhale and forward fold.
Grab your wonderful, maybe the back of the calves, let go of that head. Try to lengthen as much as you can. You can place still that torso on top of those thighs. If you're still feeling the need for lengthening a little bit more, go for it and lengthen those legs. Inhale, bend those wonderful knees. Brush the mat with your fingertips and come all the way up.
Hands to heart center. Yeah, I'm sure you cannot see anything else anymore. So backwards now. Whoa. I'm moving actually myself a little bit towards the back, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab my wonderful strap. Just have the strap here. Make sure that you are hip width distance here. Inhale. You can actually, and place the strap here by the sides. Yeah. Okay, inhale and bring both hands all the way up. Follow with your gaze. Make sure that your shoulders are away from the ears. Tailbone is looking down. Pubic bone is starting to push towards the front. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and bring both hands all the way up. Interlace those fingers together and send both of the palms of the hands up and towards the sky. Keep those ribs in, do not flare those ribs. Tailbone is still looking down. Engage those kneecaps, engage the basically the back of the heels, the front of the feet. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring both hands all the way up. Send the wonderful right hand towards the back and maybe use the left hand to push the wonderful right hand a little bit more. Send the left hand all the way towards the back and find your Gomukhasana on the wonderful right side. If you find your fingers together, good job. Interlace those fingers. If not, grab the strap. That's why you have it. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Alrighty, let go of that. Come all the way up with both of your hands. Send that left hand towards the back. And again, using that wonderful right hand, maybe send that wonderful elbow a little bit lower. Finding a little bit more of, real estate here in the back. Bringing the wonderful right hand. And maybe finding that left. If you find it, good. If you don't, grab the strap. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Let go of the interlace. Bring both hands all the way to your wonderful prayer pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Grab the strap with both of your hands. Maybe place it in two sides. Place it by the side and make sure that you can have it on one side and the other side of your hip. And from here, inhale and bring both hands all the way up. Follow with the gaze. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Let's start by closing our stance. So closing your stance, we're not hip width distance anymore. We are just closing, touching each other, touching your wonderful left and right leg. And let's squeeze your legs and mermaid legs. So right now I just lost one leg and I just have one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I just have one right leg. Okay,
Inhaling here, I'm gonna send both of my hands towards the left and my hips towards the right. Do not collapse in that wonderful ribs. Open your chest. Look up towards the sky and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Come back towards your center. Oh, that feels good. Really, really feel good. Okay, sending both of your hands towards the left. Gaze towards the sky. And back to center. Good job. Alrighty. Leaving that one strap if you want to. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, so I'm gonna put it right there. So what I'm gonna do now is trying to do reverse prayer pose with wonderful my hands. So basically, I'm just gonna give you my back so you can see what I'm doing. So, placing both of my hands towards the back, I'm finding my wonderful fingers here, one here, and the other one trying to find the other fingers. And from here, I'm just coming into my prayer pose, making sure that the heels of my hands are touching each other and seeing how this feels in the body. Now, if you're not there yet, it's okay. You can always come lower with this. The lower that you go, the less amount of stress that you put here. You can just come here, come here, come here, come here. Like everybody's in a different stage. Use the stage where you are in. I mean, there's people that can, touch the back of their heads here. I'm not there, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so this is where I am. Now that you see where I am. Okay, inhale here. And exhale. Let's open our stanza hip width distance. Okay. Lift the toes and press them down. And I'm gonna like micro bend my knee. And coming all the way down. And all the way down, just lengthening forward here. Alright. Exhale and coming all the way up. Let go of those hands. Okay, so now another thing that you can do if your hands are not touching there, you can always, I'm going to turn, bring one hand to grab one of your wonderful arms and the other hand to grab the other. And maybe you're here or maybe you're here. Start where it feels good and work from there, okay? Find your baseline. This is my absolute baseline. And from here, I'm just going to get better some days. Some days I might not get that better. But you find your baseline. Okay? So that's what I want. Okay. So I'm coming back into, well, I'm not coming back into my mat. I'm actually bringing my mat towards myself. Okay. So, facing here. Inhaling free, inhaling here and bringing both hands all the way up. Exhaling, coming all the way down from the creases of your feet. Alright, letting go of your head. Forward fold. Inhaling. Hands on top of your shins, lengthening the spine forward. Send those wonderful elbows closer towards the body. Lengthen that spine, stomach in. Maybe a look with those shoulders. Lengthening even more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Hands to heart center. Alrighty, on your next inhale, let's come into our wonderful, it's not a chair pose, we're just coming into a squat. A squat here. And here, maybe, just push your legs together, super together. So again, I have only one leg. I'm still pushing my wonderful knees a little bit away. I don't want them to be on top of my toes. I'm looking forward and I'm going to place my upper left arm on the right side. So inhale here. And on the exhale, coming all the way towards the side. Okay, so now in here, if you cannot make it this way on your own, guess what? Grab your hand, push that leg and place it there. Place it there. Alrighty. It's important for this leg, for this arm to be here. Why? Because I'm going to push with my arm towards the leg and my legs towards the arm with equal force.
Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to stay here. So that's what I'm doing. Pushing, 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 pushing. And sending my wonderful torso towards the wonderful right side. Placing your hands here. Pushing, 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 pushing. And gaze towards the sky. Good job. Alrighty. Come all the way back to center. Lift both hands all the way up and towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay. In here, sending the wonderful right leg a little bit forward and towards the right. So opening my stance here. Keep a block kind of super close towards the wonderful right foot. You might need it. Okay. So inhaling here. And exhaling. Okay. We're going to send both of our hands towards the back. And I'm going to go in my reverse prayer. And you can go into reverse prayer like I'm going, or you can go in your reverse prayer. Okay? So choose a reverse prayer that is good for you. Find it, prepare your pose, make sure that your stomach is in and that your spine is super strong and super long. Okay, inhaling here and sending the wonderful spine forward, lowering down. Okay, your right hip, yep, aligning it towards the back. Look forward, don't look down. Keep those legs super strong and super long. Maybe lower down your gaze a little bit more. Maybe looking at that wonderful right foot. Maybe now the right shin. And your right knee. Invite your head towards the knee and your knee towards the head. And your next inhale, lengthen forward. Alrighty, come all the way up. Good job. Bring the wonderful right leg to join the left. Okay. Let go of your arms. Ooh, move them. If you feel that they are like on fire. We are on fire. Okay, I'm going to move towards the side so you can see this other side. Yay. But you can stay exactly where you are. Whew. Inhale, hands to heart center and coming all the way down into your squat. So squatting here, one leg, sending those knees away from the body. Not away from the body, away from the wonderful toes. I'm trying to avoid this. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, so lowering down my hips because I'm trying to avoid that. And now again, thinking about my upper right arm going towards the left side. And if you cannot do it just right away, that's fine. Using that left hand to push and bringing that wonderful upper right arm. It's important that it's the upper right arm. Okay, and then place your hands on a prayer pose. Okay, push the legs, push the arm, equal forces, and start opening that wonderful chest now towards the left side of the body. Have fun with this. Use your equal forces, and try to find the breastbone. Yeah. Okay, send your gaze towards the sky. Smile, you never know. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhale one more time. And exhaling. One more. Pressing. Come all the way back to center. Brush the mat with your fingertips. Coming all the way up. Hands to heart center. That felt good. Alrighty. So it's time for the left foot. Left foot coming a little bit forward. So opening your stance a little bit. I'm going to move a little bit towards the left and forward. So left and forward. Finding a good stance for me. Both of the sole of the feet are still on the mat and looking forward. So I'm gonna move my stance a little bit more on my left. There you go. Good job. Okay. Check your wonderful hips. I know they're amazing, they're beautiful, they're great, but in this pose they tend to swing, like swing towards the sides. So keep an eye there. Hard to do it because you cannot see it. But that's where the observation pays. So observe, observe, observe with your inner eyes. Okay. Again, bringing your hands towards the back and finding your prayer pose. And this doesn't happen to men, but for me, the line of my bra, it always gets in the way. How they did. Okay, inhale in here and start lowering. Extending forward. Alrighty. Good job. Keep those prayer arms. Use your variation. Keep the sole of the feet on the mat. Keep extending the heart forward. Good job. You're doing amazing. Lift the sole of the feet and press down. And now start sending your gaze towards your big, beautiful left toes. Maybe your ankles, your shins. And now your knee. Lowering down as much as you can. Shoulders away from the ears. And check out your hips. Are they swinging? Breathe one more time here. Lengthen forward again. Come all the way up. Let go of the interlace. And move your wonderful right leg to join the left. Good job, guys. Good job. We're coming down and towards our mat to finish this up. Okay. So in here, sole of the feet together, hands towards the sides. So now hands towards the outer side of your feet. Send your knees towards the side. Baddha Konasana. If you need to roll your, to move your pelvis forward, you can always sit on a little bit of a plank. Alrighty, extend your legs. Maybe now switch to see towards your mat. Yeah. Alright, okay. And start coming down and down and down into your mat. Whew, good job, guys. Place the sole of the feet almost on the borders of your mat and do some wipers. So moving both of your knees towards the right or towards the left. Going. And guys, I don't know if that's what the cat used to do all the time, but she loves to be here just sleeping. Third class and third nap in a row for her. I don't know how she does that. Alrighty. Come back towards your center. Bring your knees towards your chest. Embrace your knees. Maybe grab the sole of the feet. Come into your wonderful happy baby.
If you want to do it, if you want to move a little bit in your happy baby, you can cradle. It's up to you. You want to be just like staying here and just do nothing, that's also great. Lower down your legs, extend, and arrive into your Savasana, cake pose, dessert pose, I made it pose. Arrive to that wonderful Savasana and enjoy it. I'm gonna leave you here enjoying of it. Thank you for doing some yoga with me. If you have questions, suggestions, comments, complaints, go for it. The light and the divine within me recognizes that there's a wonderful light. There's a divine shining out of each and every one and bouncing into the world, into me, and into the universe. Don't we all need that? Thank you, guys. Namaste.